Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you my Colourpop collection, and I'm also going to be pointing out some of my favorite items within my collection, kind of like a top 10 or how many ever I choose. So if you're interested in seeing what Colourpop items I have and which are my favorites, please stay tuned. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I do have 6 eyeshadows here, and 4 of them are from the Kathleen Lights quad. So a lot of you guys are probably pretty familiar with them. The first one I'm going to be showing you is this cream colored one. I'm not sure if you can see it here, but it is in the shade Glow and it's matte. So it's a pretty brow bone highlight. The next one I'm going to be showing you is, this is Cornelious, and this is also a matte color and it's a matte brown. This is the perfect brown for like the outer V. I really like it, or it can also be for the crease depending on what look you're going for, but this one is really pretty as well. The next one I have is Blaze, and this one is a metallic color and it's kind of like a coppery bronze color. It's really pretty. I like to put these Colourpop shadows in the center of my lid. They're kind of hard to blend because they are a cream product, so once you start blending them you do lose the intensity. So I just basically like to use them for the center of the lid. The next one is Kathleen Lights, and this is like an orange copper color, an orange copper gold. It's beautiful and it is very metallic. That is one of my favorites. This is actually probably my favorite eyeshadow. The next one is Lala. This one's a really pretty, they're all kind of like bronzy colors, but that's what I really like to pop there in the center. So again, this one is Lala, and this is one that's more of like just like a straight up bronze. There's not very many orange undertones in it. It's just really pretty. And the last eyeshadow that I have is, I believe this one's Birthday Girl. Yeah, this one's Birthday Girl. It was one of the free ones that came if you ordered during a certain time. So this one is also another goldish silvery color. It's really pretty, but this one is kind of light, so whenever you put it on it's not as dark as it looks in the pot. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is a bronzer. I only have one of their bronzers. I just wanted to try it out. I didn't really find the perfect color. I'm not really a huge fan of these bronzers, so this is Paradise Cove. And this one isn't matte, it's satin, so it does have a little bit of shimmer in it, but it is a darker bronzer than I would typically use. I do have 5 blushes, and I really love the blushes. So the first one I'm going to be talking about is Holiday. I'm going to open it up here. And this one is a like fun pinky color. This one's really pretty. This is also one of my favorites. I'm going to say I have 3 favorite blushes out of the 5 because they're that good. I use a duo fiber brush for these blushes because they do seem to work the best, and they don't pick up too much product, but they put enough on the face and it doesn't like clump it on there. The next one I have is Prenup, and this is also one of my favorites. It's a really pretty like mauve-y pinky purple color. And the next one I'm going to be talking about is very similar to Prenup. This one is Between the Sheets, and this one is more of a mauve with more of a like a red undertone. The other one's a little bit more purple, so this is one of my favorites as well. The next one is isn't a color I wear all the time, but I do like to have it in my collection because it is a little bit different. It gives a different color to the cheeks. This one is Trickery, so it's like an orange. It's like pretty much just like a light orange color. It's perfect for summer. It does have some pink undertones, so it's kind of similar to Holiday, but more on the orange side. The last blush I have is Thumper. This is a really pretty pink. It does have purple undertones, but it's a lot more pink than I would typically wear. It is nice for those certain occasions that you want a really strong or really intense blush. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is the highlighters. I do have 6 different highlighters. I have a wide range of colors because they have like 20 highlighters, I think. So I did get a lot of them, and they are really nice. The first one I'm going to be talking about happens to be one of my favorites. This one is Monster. Actually, this one is my favorite because I don't have any other highlights like it. I'm going to show it to you here. So this is a white color, but if you can see there when I move it around, it's got this like pinkish purple pearlescence to it. It's really pretty. I love it, and I don't have anything like it, and I haven't really seen anything like it. So for I think $8, it was a really good buy. The next one is Hippo, and Hippo's similar to Monster, but this one's more purple. I would call this one like an icy purple. It's got that white undertone, but it's also really purple. So this one's unique as well. It's not one of my favorites, but it is good for, you know, that occasion that you want to do something really different. The next one I'm going to be talking about is the Snokin Whistles. This is one of my favorites, and I know it's a lot of people's favorites. It's a pretty, like, it almost looks like a sand tan color, but it's still on the light side, so this is a good one as well. The next one that I'm going to be talking about is Lunch Money. Lunch Money is pretty much like a white gold. It's really, really pretty, and this is one of my favorites as well. The last two are ones that I don't typically use. I got these just for something different because they are only $8. So this one is Wisp. On someone whose skin is darker, this would look amazing. It's more of like a bronzer topper for me if I want to wear a bronzer and then give it some shimmer, because it is pretty dark there, as you can see. So I don't really use that one. I have used it a couple times, but it's not one of my favorites. And the last highlighter I have is Teasecake. This one's really pretty, but this one I would put on top of a blush. It is like a pinkish, reddish, orangish color, so it's not really a highlight for me, and for a lot of people it wouldn't be. So those two don't get used a lot by me, but I do make use of them. So they're all good steals for $8. And the last section I'm going to be talking about is LIPPIE sticks. I do have quite a handful of them here. I think I have like 15 of them. I really, really like these, and for $5, you can't really beat them. They smell like cupcakes. They're incredible. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you which ones I have. I'm just going to grab half of them because they don't all fit in my hand. But I have Punky, which is a satin color. I have Julep Cream, which is like a red color. I have Fancy, which is like an orangey pink. I have a lot of orangey pink colors. I have Cake, which is one of my favorites, and that's a satin color. It's like a, it's not a super light pink, but it's not a super dark pink. It's in between. I have Wet, which is a pearlized color. I have I Heart This, which is a matte, and it's kind of like a fuchsia. I have Bichette, I'm not sure if I said that right, and that's a matte color. It's like this, it's kind of like a wine red. And then I have Chi Chi, which is like a bright orange, and that one's matte. I have Fiesta, which is a cream color, and this is a pretty pinky orange like a lot of the ones I have. I have Lady, which is like a brown red. I have Brunch, which is a darker pink with a little bit of orange, and it's a satin. I have Tipsy, which is glossy, and that's one of my absolute favorites. I have Westie, which is matte. It's like a pink purpley color, which is one of my favorites as well. I have Lumiere, which I'm wearing on my lips today, and Kathleen Lights created that, and of course it's one of my favorites because I'm obsessed with Kathleen Lights. I have Leather, which is also a matte color. It is a dark purple. I have Topanga, which is a satin color, and it's kind of like a burnt pink color. I have BFF, which is a glossy color, and it's more like a light pink orange, and this is one of my favorites as well. And I have Rocket, which is kind of like a hot pink, and that is a satin finish. I have Raw, which is a blue color that would scare a lot of people away, but this happens to be a really pretty color, and it's different, and it's $5. $5. So you don't really have to be scared to buy it because it's $5. So if you don't like it, you're not losing too much there. So this blue is really, really pretty. I'm going to open this one up because it's so gorgeous. This is Tootsi, and it's a matte color. So here you can see it's like that purple gray color. It's phenomenal. It's perfect on every skin tone, and it's a great dupe if you don't want to, you know, buy from Lime Crime. It's not 100% the same, but it is similar. It's that purpley gray color that everyone loves. So that is my Colourpop collection, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Bye guys!